Hard lockdown. Is it a hard lockdown drill or a hard lockdown? No, it just said hard lockdown.
Wait, hard lockdown? We're supposed to be inside!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, how does she not know that?
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, and good night. Whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing do's and don'ts of freshman year. So if you're 8th grade going on to 9th grade, like finally stepping foot into high school, you need to know this list of things. And I have a little list. Be sure to stay to the end of the video because I'm doing something a little different. I've never done before, and I don't think I've seen people do it before, so it'll be fun. Make sure to like and subscribe, and put some ideas in the comments for like another type of video you want to do. Like if you want to see me do another one of these videos, like I don't know, drop it in the comments. First, we are starting off with general do's and don'ts. Okay, so first thing, on the first day at lunch, you want to find a good seat, because that might be where you sit for the rest of the year, or maybe at least not even the first day, the first week. You just need to sit at you just need to find your place. Okay, so at my school I sat at like a big round table with all my friends. Honestly, that table could have sat 10 people, but like on the daily it was like 4 or 5 of us. I don't know why we sat there, but yeah, we have these big round tables. We have booths in the corner. Along the walls there's places to sit. You could sit by yourself, and there are these long tables, and then they have tables that are high up that have stools you sit on them. You can sit anywhere, just find yourself a place to sit. You could sit alone, or you could sit with a group of friends, or maybe 1 or 2 people. But just find where you're supposed to be at, because honestly, if you're too far in the year and you still don't have like a specific seat, someone's gonna be sitting in the seat you want every single day, or heck, you might have to eat in the restroom.
I feel ya.
No, I couldn't be taking a shit!
Well, you shouldn't eat in poo, it messes with your digestive tract. But I'm glad that we've had this chance to talk.
Yeah, maybe not.
You're not gonna be eating in the restroom. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah. So that is a do. Find a good seat in the cafeteria. Okay, so I'm reading off my list. The second thing, experiment with different routes to your classes, because when I had first gone into high school, I was so confused finding my way around my classes, because for first period I had math, and then the second period I had health. So the way I was walking from math to health, health is on the bottom floor and I'm on the first floor of the school. So I would leave my classroom, walk down a hall, go through a breezeway, walk down another hall, and then I went into the commons area, aka the cafeteria, and then I would walk all the way across the cafeteria, then down past the gym lobby, and then I would go downstairs, take a left, take another left, keep going down halls, take a right, go down a hall, blah blah blah. There's like 3 more halls I would walk down.
Hey, Miss Armfield. Straight down here. Bust the right, bust the left, bust the right, bust the left. You can't miss.
And I would be late every single day. And then come to find out, like 2 weeks later, after I racked up a bunch of tardies, that I could have just gone downstairs instead of going through the breezeway and making a couple turns, and I would be in my class in 2 minutes. Mind you, the other times I was taking 7. I was walking a whole circle around the school just to get to my class. Anyways, so yeah, that is a do. Experiment with routes to your class. So here are the 2 don'ts. 1, do not walk slow. On the first week, we get an extended time for the transition periods between classes, because I don't know why, but whenever, like, at the start of the school year, when there were a bunch of freshmen, all we did was walk slowly. So we were backing up all the stairwells and stuff, and everyone was getting late, so we had to get excused a bunch of times. And then after a certain point, like, we stopped, but some people still were walking so slowly, and other people were getting late to class because of it. So do not be that person to walk slowly in the hall when everybody is trying to get to their class and the warning bell is ringing. Okay, don't do that.
You might as well get out and start jerking each other off. Move!
The next don't, bear with me now, don't use the vending machines. Okay, I'm sorry, hold on, it's like 90 degrees in my room right now. It's so hot this summer. Anyways, don't use the vending machines. Like, I'll use the vending machine every once in a while, but if you're using like every single day, don't do that unless you have like hundreds of dollars that you're ready to spend and you keep earning money and stuff, because I'm telling you, the stuff is so overpriced. There was a point in the year when the school's like janitor or something, they had to like close up the vending machine because when we would open it, there was a little part that would let the stuff that fell in like actually fall so we can get it. And they ended up tweaking those so that they didn't open all the way because people were actually stealing from them. So then if you tried to order a bag of chips and the bag was too big, while you were trying to pull it through the little slot that they left you to get your stuff, the bags would pop and your chips and stuff would just fall all over the place. So you couldn't even get it. Okay? So that was just general stuff. I have a feeling I want to add stuff to that, like maybe in another video, or you can like ask questions in the comments that I'll just rack up the questions and do another video about that. But for now, we're gonna go to hygiene, okay? Walking around in those hallways was horrible, especially with people who had just gotten out of PE and stuff. Like, you already smell like sweat in the outdoors and stuff, but on top of that, you're gonna be musty because you weren't wearing deodorant. Like, it's not a good look. So yeah, here is our don't, because we're gonna start with the don'ts on this because they're so important. Don't forget deodorant. There was this one kid in my class, we're gonna call him E. I don't know what was going on, maybe like it was something going on, but he smelled so bad that you would have to do a double take when you walk past him, and the air around him was like 10 degrees hotter than the air in the room. It was like, it was so bad. Maybe I'll play a meme right here. So yeah, that kind of falls on the same line, because I said don't forget deodorant and don't be smelly, but they kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, just don't be smelly. Also, here's our last don't for the hygiene area. Don't leave the toilets and the restrooms unflushed, and make sure to wash, like, and don't leave without washing your hands, okay? Because when I was in elementary school, the restrooms were always horrible. They always looked horrible. People were never washing their hands. People were always leaving dookie in the toilets and stuff. And nobody wants to see that. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe when I get to middle school, it'll be better. I get to middle school, they're doing the same thing. And then I think, okay, maybe it'll be better in high school. I get to high school, and it's honestly worse. If you're still at that point where you're leaving the restrooms without washing your hands, I don't care if you actually, like, went to the restroom in the stall or... Hold on, my camera's doing something weird. Yeah, so I don't care if you went to the restroom or not. If you touched on anything in there... Oh, I got a notification. Don't mind the face. If you touched on anything in the restroom, or if you even just walked in, wash your hands before you leave, because people are nasty. People are nasty, okay? You touch on so many things throughout the day. You can't take 20 seconds out to wash your hands. Nasty. Nasty. We're gonna... Yeah. So here are the do's, though. Do... shower every day. You don't want to be walking around with a cloud of stinkiness around you, do you? Well, I mean, yeah. Like, unless, like, there's something preventing you from showering every day, then it's cool. Just, like, don't be smelly. Yeah. And under the do, I still have wear deodorant under do, okay? That is so important. That is so important. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Please wear deodorant. Don't be the person who stinks. Don't be the person who stinks in school. And yeah, wear body spray, wear cologne, wear whatever. I don't think there's any boys watching this videos, but if there are, yeah, wear cologne and stuff. For the girls, wear body spray, perfume, whatever. Like, spice it up. Okay, not spice it up like that, but like, oh my gosh, my hair. Okay, sorry, my hair was getting on my neck. Is that dust on my phone? No, it's a scratch from when I dropped it earlier. I need a new case and a screen protector. Heck, I just need a new screen. Anyways, we're off track. So for the entire first semester of freshman year, I used the Champagne Toast body spray from Bath & Body Works. But then, like, nearing the end, I switched to Viva Vanilla because I was, like, Christmas stuff. And then I used that for the rest of the school year. And honestly, I pretty much regret that because I realized vanilla only works around, like, Christmas and stuff. Like, those, like, warm scents and stuff. So... yeah, recently I switched to Pink Pineapple Sunrise from Bath & Body Works. Yes, this is completely empty, but it's because I broke the top when I dropped it, and now it's sitting in a Sol de Janeiro bottle that I had used from like 8th grade. Not too much on me. And yeah, the last do is just wash your hands. I guess the do's really, like, what's the word, coincide with the don'ts. Yeah, so okay, next, and thing is one of the last parts is social, okay? So I'm doing these hand movements. I'm pretty sure like I'm putting text over it, and if the effect doesn't work, then it's gonna look dumb when I upload the video. So let's hope that the text works. Social. Here's a deal. Don't laugh. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Talk to your teachers. Like, you're gonna be with this teacher for the entire school year, or maybe at least the first semester, like one semester. Make small talk with your teachers. Like, learn about your teachers. Have them learn about you. From my experience, when I had just gotten my schedule for freshman year, I posted it on my story on TikTok, and no, I didn't do it on my story. I posted it to friends only, and like my friends, they were coming in my comment section, like telling me they heard that this teacher was mean or so. And honestly, I didn't believe that because I talked to my teachers. I can sway them. Okay, so yeah, the mean teachers are never really mean. Like, here's my yearbook from this year. So yeah, this is my yearbook, and one of the mean teachers that people told me about, here's what she wrote. Casey, language arts and homeroom was definitely better with you in class. Stay true to who you are and what you believe. I can't wait to see and hear about the amazing things you accomplish in the future. She was the sweetest teacher. She's one of the sweetest teachers I've ever had. Like, honestly, she was so funny because honestly, like, her humor kind of matched mine. She just had a dry sense of humor, and I guess people mistook that for being mean. No, she was just naturally sarcastic, and honestly, she's hilarious. So yeah, talk to your teachers. We're gonna put this away because it's kind of covering my list. So yeah, talk to teachers because they can vouch for you. Like, if you're ever in trouble, they can get you out of a situation. I've only been in like a weird situation one time, but that's a story time for another day, okay? So oh, it's a piece of dust. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna never mind that. So do take pictures and videos. I did not do this. Like, I didn't take pictures or videos the entire first semester because I thought I looked chopped. I probably was, but that's not an excuse. I still looked chopped in the second semester. So nothing really changed. I just started taking pictures and videos more. I know, confident enough to like post myself on the internet. So yeah, those clips that were in the beginning of the video, like right before the intro, those are all videos that I took, or videos that were taken on my phone of me and my friends and all that jazz, basically. Yeah, so because you kind of want to document your high school years because you only have 4 of them, and soon you're out in the real world. Yeah, so here's another thing, another do. Go to school events. You want to go to school events. I went to like one singular football game, and it was the homecoming game. I did not go to homecoming. I regret it. I'm going to next year's homecoming, so maybe like around homecoming time I do a little video of me trying on dresses. Or no, because I already have my dress picked out. I'm going to homecoming. So yeah, go to your school events. I went to that one football game. It was the second to last one, and the other ones I didn't go to, but I really regret it because I had so much fun. If you want to get to know more people, go to more events. Like, people aren't as mean as you may think they are, unless they're specifically mean to you. Then yeah, you don't want to be around those type of people. So yeah. Okay, so our next do, don't laugh, don't act surprised. Well, actually, you can act surprised because this is surprising. Talk to your fellow upperclassmen. Like, don't be afraid to talk to them. We're gonna pull out my yearbook again for this, but yeah, people always make them out to be these like celebrities or something. Okay, I wouldn't say celebrities, but you guys make a big deal about these people who are only like 2 years older than you. So we're opening my yearbook again to the last page because most of the upperclassmen who signed it, well, I wouldn't even say upperclassmen, the people who just weren't in my grade, we're gonna, yeah, signed it. So here are a couple things they said. Hi Casey, even though we didn't have much interaction together this year, I want to let you know that you have a beautiful voice, and I'm so glad you made it to Corral with us next year. I hope we get closer, and you are so good at piano. That is from, we're gonna call her N. Yeah. So another one, she actually was like really wanting to sign my yearbook. She says, "What's up, Casey? I know we don't talk much, but you're so fun to be around. I hope we talk more next year. Have an amazing summer." From S. And then, "Hi, Casey. I love singing with you in bel canto. I'm so excited to sing with you in chorale. I hope your freshman year was welcoming. I hope your sophomore year will be great. If you ever need any help sophomore year, just ask me and I will gladly help. I love you so much. Keep being amazing. Bye." That is from C. And she also gave me your phone number. So, yeah. Like, don't be afraid to talk to these people. Like, really, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all humans. Like, no one's too good for another person unless, like, the other person is, like, super rude and mean and judgmental, which we're gonna get into later in the don'ts section. So, next one is join clubs. I was in, like, one club throughout the school year, and then I popped in for like a couple other ones throughout the year. But the main club I went to was the sign language club, and it was like one meeting a month, and it was like over, I think it was about 60 people who was in the club at first, and then as the club went on throughout the year, every single meeting, even though the meetings were a month apart and only an hour long, it just kept splitting out almost. So by April, our last meeting, there was like only a few of us. Yeah, it was a handful of us in the class. There's a video perhaps, or a picture. Yeah, I also popped in for one club, like Spanish club meeting, and nearing the end of the year I also did a club which was called the Hands of Hope Project, and we made like sort of like get well soon baskets for children in hospitals. And yeah, that was a really cool club to join. I feel like there's another one, but I actually can't remember it right now. But next year I want to join more clubs. Like there's a club specifically for volunteers, so stay tuned to see how I do in that one. Going off of what I had just said, volunteer work. At my school at least, you need a total of 100 volunteer hours for your senior year. I think I already have like 20 something, but like technically I have 14 because I only logged a few of them. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I volunteered at my old middle school a lot, so I got a lot of volunteer hours from there. And yeah, I volunteered at the Fine Arts Festival. I ran a concession stand at chorus concerts. I helped kids learn how to play the clarinet because I'm a clarinet player, and I also helped in like the regular chorus environment, like singing. I also volunteered at Readers Rally and stuff. So you want to do that because, like I said earlier, it's social stuff. Connect with other people. It's just fun, and honestly, do the most. That's my last do. Just do the most. Be yourself unapologetically. If you're dancing, dance as much as you can. If you're singing, sing as loudly as you want. Because at the end of the day, who's gonna remember that 30 years from now? If anything, people are just gonna remember how you were just so bright and just out there, you know? On to the don'ts. As I honestly just said, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Yeah. I have a little short story. Every year since 7th grade, I've been going to District Honor Course. Yeah, it's a 2-day event. We learn songs on our own, and we come together and we rehearse a couple times to get it all right, and then we perform it the next day on Saturday. And this freshman year, my friend from the last 2 videos, we're gonna call her B at this point because she's in like half of my stories that I tell. Yeah, she was with us in 8th grade. She didn't die. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, she had came to honor course in 8th grade, and honestly, she was the only person I talked to. And this is what I'm telling you, to take advantage of situations when your friends aren't there. Because the entire time I was in honor course, I just followed B around. I only talked to B. Like, we didn't talk to anyone but each other. This year, she wasn't here. Kind of sad. I was sad about that. But I talked to people. I talked to everyone on the bus. And I actually talked to the people I sat around in my voice section, and we had so much fun. We were getting in little groups and singing. We were dancing. We did a push-up competition, which I won because I'm strong. Wait, you can't see it because I'm wearing a long sleeve. Yeah, and I had so much fun, and I made a lot of friends in chorus. I'm gonna just open my yearbook at the end. Honestly, that's what's the surprise. I'm reading through notes I got in my yearbook, so yeah. Another don't is don't be mean to weird kids. And I put air quotes around weird kids because they're really not weird. If anything, people who judge them are the weird ones. Because what do you mean? They're just being themselves, and you've got a problem with it. Like, unless they're being rude and judgmental and stuff, then it's like, oh, you don't have to like them. But don't be rude to people. Like, don't be rude in general, okay? Because honestly, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I have my interests that may seem nerdy to other people. They're the ones I can talk to about it. And they're really good listeners. They're so nice. Yeah. I even feel bad categorizing them in this weird kids area, but they're just themselves. Like, I'm sorry, like, not everybody's a carbon copy of each other, but okay, so next don't be judgmental. That kind of like ties in with the last thing, but this judgmental thing that people have going on, don't judge people. Also, that goes along with one of the other things on my list is being negative. don't be negative all the time, especially if you're trying to judge something or someone in order to fit in with another group of people, because that really ruins the mood. I had a friend, we were at the chorus trip together that I talked about in my previous video about like the school trips and stuff, and she was complaining about the roller coasters and the heat and the food and the walking the entire time while we were in an amusement park. She was being a negative Nancy at a theme park. So yeah, me joining another group, because the group I was already in, they didn't like riding roller coasters at all. And actually, the girl who was complaining the entire time, she had told me that she loves roller coasters, and then she went to complain about all the roller coasters and didn't ride any, because like the whole thing about riding roller coasters is you want to sit beside someone you know, because it's kind of awkward just sitting alone or sitting next to a complete stranger on a ride. So I was kind of disappointed at that. So that's why I ended up joining a new group, and I had a lot of fun. I actually got this little picture of all of us. Wait, can you see it? Look at us. I really enjoyed that group that I ended up joining. So yeah, which ties into another thing. Don't chase after friends. If your friends are planning stuff without you, which actually happened to me a lot in 7th grade. I could talk about that in another video if you want to. Drop a comment down below. But if you feel like you have to chase after your friends in order to keep them, they just are not the friends for you, because friends would make sure that you're included. I was left out a lot when I was in 7th grade because of a whole thing that I will get into in another story time, because honestly, that was just crazy how much stuff happened in 7th grade, okay? Maybe I need to do a tip video for 7th grade, because 7th grade was like, it was so crazy. So much happened that year. But anyways, find friends that will choose you. Find friends that will choose you, you know? Next thing that kind of ties into the whole dating thing, don't involve yourself in drama, okay? Like, hold the drama, as Jojo Siwa said. Yes, my goat Jojo Siwa. Okay, I'm not gonna get into my obsession with Jojo Siwa. I'll maybe talk about it in another video. But yeah, hold the drama. Yeah, so I mean, that's all I really have to say. I've seen people get suspended for school drama. I have been involved in it, but to an extent, like, I just knew about it. That's gonna be another story time. Yeah. So our last don't, and honestly the most important don't out of this whole video, is don't get embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. And I'm not talking about like don't be embarrassing. No, be embarrassing as much as you want. Just don't get embarrassed, because being embarrassed is totally a mindset. I get secondhand embarrassment, but I don't get embarrassed about like situations that I'm in. If anything, just find a way to laugh it off. Like, just find a way to laugh it off. Like, I just went through that whole video like 2 videos ago maybe about how I was looking for somewhere to throw my trash away while we were in a hard lockdown and everybody was running and screaming and stuff. That was embarrassing, but in the video clip I played in that video, you could hear me laughing because of how crazy the situation was. Yeah, just don't be embarrassed and talk to people. I talk to people no matter how awkward the situation. So yeah, this is almost the end of the video. Here's a little special thing I had planned. We're gonna read some notes I got from some people throughout school year. We're gonna read almost all of them. I'm not gonna read the ones I read earlier though, because you already heard them. Here's from my biology teacher. Casey, I don't have enough words to express how much I've enjoyed being your teacher. I enjoy your dry sense of humor and getting to sing with you at the Black History Month showcase. Have a great summer and continue being awesome. From M, she's in my chorus class. I love you, Casey. Can't wait to be with you in chorale next year. Casey, I'm so glad to have had you in band this year. You were a pleasure to be around. Don't be a stranger. And my second band teacher. Casey, you were a joy to have in band. Thank you for contributing, and I hope you will continue your musical journeys. Have a recreational summer. And from my math teacher, Casey, I'm glad you were in my class this year. I look forward to teaching you again next year. Thanks for being awesome. So we're gonna get into the first page, because the first page is where everything is at. Dear Casey, I love you so much, broski. You're literally one of my best friends, and I'm so grateful for you. I hope that we can always be friends. That's from A. Hi, Casey, I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what you will do in chorus. From E. Dear Casey, you always make my day better whenever I see you. You have been one of my closest friends since 6th grade, and I'm so happy to have you in every academic class. We'll forever be tight like a booty hole, together forever. From E. Keep being cool and not racist. Sorry for poopy handwriting. I'm not racist. It was just like a situation she told me about, and she was thanking me for not being a racist. We're both black. I don't think I have to explain myself on that. And dear Casey, I'm so glad we became friends this year. You're so awesome and fun to be around. I hope we remain friends, and you better pull up to me and P's volleyball games. Love the best, from R. The next one from P. Dear Casey, you are genuinely such an amazing friend. I'm so glad we became close, and I hope I've been a good friend too. You make my day so much brighter. Love, P. Fun fact about her, we've actually known each other since the 5th grade. We had to sit next to each other on the bus in 6th and 7th grade, and in, like, all through middle school we had chorus together. But in all those 4 years, we did not like each other at all. It was this year we just became friends. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to do another video on like all my first interactions with my friends, because I realized I remember them all vividly. Yeah, here's another one from C. She's actually going into 11th grade this year. It's been so amazing getting to know you. I can't wait to see you next year. Have a great summer. From C. B, from my previous videos, we've been friends so long she literally only wrote her first name, and that's kind of a tradition all the way since 6th grade. That's all she writes. Everybody's writing like paragraphs and stuff, and I just have B. Okay, here's another one. You are so very fun to hang out with here. Have an amazing summer and see you in 10th grade. Casey, you have grown so much as a musician this year. I trust your gut. Keep taking advantage of every opportunity. From C. Well, Miss C, my music teacher. You are so sweet, and I loved having chorus with you. From E. Oh, this is from M. A different M. It says, love you, even if people get us confused sometimes. Because, yeah, her name is Macy, and I'm Casey. And somehow people get us confused, even though she's white. Like, not to make this a thing about race, but like, how could you get us confused that badly? So here's A again. It just says, I love Casey, 3 exclamation marks. Thank you for riding roller coasters with me. From Macy again. You are an amazing person to interact with. From a different A. The Queen wishes you a good summer. From L. That was not a Death Note reference, but it could have been. Yeah, you know how I said I was like a little bit of a nerd earlier? Kinda am. You are an amazing singer and a great dance partner. Have a great summer. From K. Hello, I miss Annie together. Berta Healy. From J. We were in the same school in 5th grade, through middle school and stuff. And yeah, we did the school musical together, and we were also in Breeders' Rally, which is actually one of the places I have volunteered at this year, so that was kind of cool to see again. So that was her referencing the musical we were in 5th grade. Someone wrote, Tiene un bueno verano. I'm gonna Google that later and just add a translation in the video. That was from a different A. And I think that is all for my yearbook. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a little from it, and I honestly just want to say, be who you are. That was a little corny, I'm not gonna lie. But here's one of the things: don't get embarrassed. Like, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Yeah, praying that nobody from my school ever finds this account. So yeah, like, if you have any ideas for another video, just put them down in the comments. Maybe I'll do some, maybe I won't. I most likely will, because I only have 14 subscribers as I'm recording this. So yeah.